comment because I said, so we talked about that comment because I said blend, and I said blend as in like there's a lot of receivers that run fast and they're your size and they run routes, but there's very few people on earth that can do what you do on the defensive side, and your instincts, your natural feel, your technique, how you played in that UCF game and the amount of opportunity.
All right. Before we play the video, I need y'all to smash that like button and hit the notification bell. We about to start the show the right way. So Richard Sherman, after last week calling Travis Hunter bland receiver or whatever, I kind of like what I'm seeing with what we're gonna have with this video here. I like seeing two grown men be grown men in a beautiful moment, man. But we got to turn up too as well and call the BS out, and we got to give praise as well. So without further ado, give me my theme song.
I've been broke so many times, I don't want to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas better up on my.
So we got Richard Sherman, who responded to the situation with him and Travis Hunter in a good way. One, you got a Heisman, soon to be football player. Don't give him no position, a football player. You got another Pro Bowler right here who wanted to do what Travis is doing, but nonetheless, he's still going to be a Hall of Famer in the near future. I don't know if he's going to be a first ballot, but it's Richard Sherman, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I didn't like Richard Sherman calling Travis a bland receiver because it was out of nowhere. It was like, where is this going towards? So I made a series of videos with receipts to call him out. One video was this right here, saying Richard Sherman is cheerleading after Travis had that great interception. Another one right here, I said Richard is backtracking. And another video I did where I said Richard Sherman basically was exposed. But I'm not going to get into this jealousy thing right now, because it seems when it comes to Colorado football, a lot of men and women can't hide their jealousy and envy.
I see the jealousy and hate. I see the jealousy and hate. Fuck that shit, we gon' be straight. Hold up, bitch. I see the jealousy and hate, but I got shit up on my
So we're looking at Richard Sherman, we're looking at Travis Hunter, and I'm understanding that he should have been in a big brother mode, but he is in a job where he has to tell the truth. He has to get into a situation. I don't know if it's confrontation he was looking for. I don't know what Richard Sherman was looking for that day, but what we do know is he went out of his way to gripe and complain. Can we be honest about that? With Richard Sherman, it was more of, what was that situation really about that day? That said so day. Was he angry? Was this guy looking for his moment in the sun? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can feel some type of way if they don't have a chance to shine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Richard Sherman and your guy, Travis Hunter, finally had a conversation, so I'm going to let them speak.
Comment because I said, so we talked about that comment because I said blend, and I said blend as in like there's a lot of receivers that run fast and they're your size and they run routes, but there's very few people on earth that can do what you do on the defensive side, and your instincts, your natural feel, your technique, how you played in that UCF game and the amount of opportunities you got 3 targets and probably could have booked all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So it's just impressive. So I didn't mean, oh, you're bland or whatever they said I said. I meant you just would stand out more as a corner, and I think that is your natural landing spot. To not let him play defense would be a waste.
Yes, sir. I get you. I get what you're saying. You know, we cleaned that up on my podcast, and we also talked on the phone before we even came to the meetup. We on the same page, you know. They're gonna try to get into our ear. But, you know, 2 black men going head to head ain't a good thing for us. So we decided we go ahead and dead that right now. So.
Dead it immediately.
Yes,
immediate sir. Comment because I said, so we talked about that comment because I said blend, and I said blend as in like there's a lot of receivers that run fast and they're your size and they.
Salute to Travis Hunter for having a great head on his shoulders. And shout out to Richard Sherman. But Richard Sherman, as much as I love you and this brother giving each other props and all that, I'm not trying to pin two brothers against each other. I use receipts, and I know exactly what you tried to do, my guy. You tried to be a shock jock. Say something outlandish and outrageous to help your podcast. I'm still sticking to that. I don't think you have any anger or anything like that towards Travis, but I do think there's a little bit of animosity and jealousy when brothers look at each other getting certain attention, bro. It is, bro. This brother is at a moment to get this Heisman Trophy right now. And for you to say what you said and said, I don't know why they said, bro, you called the man a bland receiver when he's clearly not a bland receiver at all. I think it was fair for anybody who criticized you, Richard Sherman, for that outlandish statement. I mean, you're in the media now. You know what comes with this. If you say something in the media, people have a right to critique it in any way, shape, and forms, as long as we're respectful. That's why I called you a cheerleader. Do you remember when you wrote this right here? If the Heisman is going to the best player in college football, they are going to have a tough time not giving it to Travis Hunter. You weren't thinking like that before the backlash. See, before the backlash came your way, you kept relentlessly throwing little shades here and there towards Colorado and Travis Hunter. Again, I'm not trying to say you wanted to be disrespectful to him, but the thing you said towards a player of Travis caliber being a bland receiver, in my eyes, was tasteless and disrespectful. That don't mean I'm trying to say you're pinning against Black brother and this and that. No, I don't think you two dudes are going to be outside fighting each other. Those were words that were worthy of being critiqued and criticized. Nonetheless, you had to stand up and say it, bro, because I felt like jealousy was really there, bro. You can't make me think of any other way than that. Like, was it beef? No, but it was an older guy who should have been an older brother. You know what I mean? We're around the same age, Richard Sherman. I critique people and I also uplift them and give advice. So when you flip it around now and now you have time to break down exactly what you mean, I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, my bad, Richard Sherman, I was wrong. No, I wasn't wrong, sir. What you did with Travis and you had this conversation with him, Travis is an open book and he's a philosopher when it comes to football, and he sponged off the older guys like us in this game of football. The knowledge of football, and being that you're Richard Sherman, you could have already had this conversation with him the way you just did. No, you fast forwarded, and granted, you don't have to have a conversation with nobody. If you feel this way, stand on it. All I'm saying. All this extra, oh, we weren't this and what, bro. I love seeing you and Travis Hunter being together. I think he can learn some things from you, and I think you both learned a lot through that back and forth situation. It's unbecoming for a guy like Richard and a guy like Travis to be going back and forth. I 100% agree with it. But don't tell us, the people who critique you the right way with actual receipts. I don't know about anybody else, but I know when I did it, I only use receipts, baby. I know where it came from and where it stemmed from, and we brought it up. You used to play receiver, and you didn't do a good job at it, so you went back to the cornerback position, or should I say your coach put you back there. You owe him a thank you. But other than that, man, I want to see you triumphant and win. I want to see Travis win, but I'm not going to say no backtracking words for you, bro. I stand on my pivot and on my square with what you did and what you said. You did it at a wrong time because you thought everything was going to go left for Colorado. You thought those losses were going to pile up. Can we be honest here? That's what you thought. Everybody has a change of tune when things go left and back right. Oops, we can't be on this type of storyline anymore. We have to say it this way and that way. And that's what happened with your guy, Richard Sherman. The talent of Travis Hunter was so great, it forced Richard Sherman to backtrack. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the definition of backtracking. One love to Richard Sherman, one love to Travis Hunter. I'm your guy, DJ blessone, the best one. I don't sugarcoat thing here. I want to see brothers win. But at the end of the day, to see this conversation, I think it was better than anything else. But on this platform, the I Smoke Hip Hop Live platform, we're going to critique. We're going to look at these stories, these outlandish talking points that's only seems to be reserved for anything Colorado or Deion Sanders related. Yeah, I'm going to be here to do our due diligence. So for the trolls who say, why do you care? Why do you pay attention? Then I can use your weirdo logic. Why do you pay attention to what I got to say? Exactly. Once again, you proved me right with the picking and choosing and the rambling and hoopala. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your guy, DJ Blessone, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and truly indeed when I say, man, hold on before we stay blessed. Let me give you a little bit appetizer right quick.
I want you to pretend I'm a scout and impress me.
I need you to say, all right, yeah, I have a son that's going first round Shador, and I have another son that should go first round also.
Nobody say you go first round.
I watched your show with Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, he asked about you.
He did. He asked about Shador, but you're supposed to throw me in there too, you know? So now I have to throw myself in there. Because I'm supposed to be going high too.
You're right. I usually throw you in there.
No, you can throw me in there, but
thank you.
I need to be thrown in there as high draft. But I'm gonna get you.
Okay, so now from now on, I say I got 2 first rounds, okay?
Now I got 2 first rounds. Man, I like Deion Sanders and how he handled with his sons, man. Is Shiloh the best Sanders kid? I don't know. I think each Sanders kid is different. Like when you look at Deion Jr., a.k.a. Bucky of Well Off Media, he reminds me of Deion in high school at Fort Myers High School, that is. When I look at Shador, he looks just like the Deion Sanders that played for Atlanta and the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? And San Francisco. But when I look at Shiloh, he's everything Deion, bro. No matter which era. So y'all let me know in the comment sections which era is Shiloh, or what y'all think. Is he the best as far as impression of Deion Sanders? Look, man, I'm your guy, DJ Blessone, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, ladies and gentlemen. Stay blessed. Give me my theme song.
Heart been broke so many times.